Hello everyone, it's Rodney Flowers. How you guys doing on this beautiful Saturday? Type in the comments, let me know how you're doing. I wanted to jump on here and really share some things with you guys. I know you guys have been listening to the videos and we have been talking about setting your intentions and your objectives and what happens when you don't meet those objectives. How do you deal with that? I want to know how you guys are doing with that. So I want you to type in the comments, below and tell me, how are you doing with that? Are you guys making progress? Are you meeting your intentions? Are you setting your intentions in the first place? Are you meeting your objectives? How's your week going? Are you preparing for the next week? Are you getting ready? Are you thinking about what you want to accomplish next week? Are you thinking about what you want to accomplish tomorrow? Right? Tomorrow, is an opportunity. Today is an opportunity. Are you meeting your intentions today? Are you meeting your objective today? What was your objective for today? I want to know how you're doing with that. I want to know if you're meeting those objectives, right? And if you haven't been listening to the videos and you're just now catching this one, what I've been talking about is, living life powerfully. And how do we do that? Well, we set intentions. We set objectives that we want to meet every single day, right? And you can set an objective or an intention for the day. You can set it for the hour. You can set it for the week. You can set it for the month. You can set it for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and you can set them for your life. It's all about, how much, how many intentions do you have? How much do you want to accomplish? What is your objective for the month? What is your objective for your life? What is your objective for the next hour? What is your objective for the week? It's all about how you want to set that up. My recommendation is that you have a huge objective that you want to achieve for your life. What do you want to do with your life? What do you want to leave behind? What legacy do you want to, leave behind for yourself, or perhaps for your children, or perhaps for your family? Sometimes we just live and we just don't live with purpose. And that's what this is all about. It's about living with purpose, living with passion, having an objective, a reason for getting up in the morning, and going to work, or going to start your business, or going to, build relationships, whatever it may be. You should do it with a purpose, do it with passion, and do it with an intent. That's what we've been talking about, right? And when you set those objectives and those intentions, things happen. You might not meet all of those objectives. You may fall short, and don't beat yourself up, and don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. If you're still breathing and you're alive, even though you didn't meet that objective, guess what? You have an opportunity to go at it again. You have an opportunity to set that same objectives, maybe do things differently, and go after that objective once again. All right. And we keep doing it and doing it and doing it until we reach it. You know why? Because it's that important to us. My objective is so important that it doesn't matter how many times I fall short. It doesn't matter how many times I don't reach it. I'm going to reach it. Why? Because it is my intention. It is my objective. It is my destination in life. And I have made a commitment to myself that I am going to reach it. And if you don't have that same level of commitment, I recommend that you think about that. I recommend that you think about what it is that you want in life. Where do you want to go in life? And if you really want to go there, how important to you, how important is it to you that you get there? How important to you is it that you reach that destination, that you fulfill on that intent? How important to you is that? Because if it's very important, then you will commit to meeting that objective. You will commit to reaching that goal, reaching that objective, fulfilling on that intent. And we have to take it serious. And right now, I know I feel like I'm being a little bit aggressive, but that's okay, because I feel like sometimes we're not aggressive enough when it comes to the things that we want in life. We're too passive with our goals. We're too passive with our objectives. We have things that we want to accomplish, places we want to go, things we want to see, money we want to make, relationships we want to build, all kinds of stuff. But when it comes to doing what's necessary to make those things happen, we're passive. We don't want to take the necessary action to make those things, a reality in our life. And when we fall short, we say, it's okay. It's okay that I fell short. I don't have to have that. I'm doing okay with what I have. I'm doing okay with where I'm at. And we just settle for that. Time out for that. Time out. Now, I'm not saying you beat yourself up whenever you fall short, but you have to have the conscious mindset that, you know what? I failed. And because I failed, and this is so important to me, I'm going to analyze this and I'm going to find out what I could have done differently, because reaching that goal is very important to me. I'm going to be mature about it. I'm not going to cry about it, and I'm not going to act like a child, about it and whine and have a pity party. But what I am going to do is I'm going to look at the situation and I'm going to figure out what I did wrong and how I can make adjustments in order to get where I want to go. That's the mature thing to do. And that's what a person would do when they are committed to reaching their goal. When they, it's important to them to get where they want to go. And so that's the question that I have for you today. How important is it that you reach your goal? How committed are you? When you fall short, just ask yourself, what didn't work? Why am I here? Why did I not get where I wanted to go? And when you find out what didn't work, then you can understand what will work. And then you can start making adjustments. You can recalculate, right? But that's not what I wanted to talk about. That's not what I wanted to talk about. I actually want to start a new conversation with you. And I have a question for you. I want to know, in certain areas of your life, here's a question that I have for you. Are you really giving it 100%? In those areas where you need improvement, in those areas where there's the ability to do more, the opportunity to practice excellence, where you're not giving it 100%. You're just doing enough to get by, or doing enough to satisfy, put the check in the box. What about that? We all want massive results in our life. We all want to achieve great things. And that's a wonderful thing. It's wonderful to want to do those things. But that's just the first part of it. That's just only one piece of it. You see, if you want 100% results, you got to give 100%. And so many times we sell ourselves short. We only give about 80. We may give 90. We're typically hovering around 70 to 75%. Even on our jobs that we get paid for, we don't give it our all the time. Raise your hand. I mean, type in the comments below if you know what I'm talking about. If you've ever been in a situation where you could have done more, and perhaps you did a great job, but you could have did more than that. You could have went that extra mile. How many times have you had the opportunity to go the extra mile, but you didn't do it? You just did enough to get by. You just did enough to satisfy the requirement. But you could have did far beyond what was asked of you, and it would have benefited the person who was asking you, and it would have benefited you. Why do we do that? Why, as human beings, do we not give it our all? And especially when it's something that we want to achieve. our own goals, our own dreams in life. I hear people all the time say, I wish I made more money. I wish I could get my business off the ground. And then, you may ask them, well, what have you done to get it going? What have you done to start this process? Well, I've talked to a couple of people. I looked up a couple of things, and that was it. But have you really gave it your 100% to get what you want? Because see, sometimes, and a lot of times, quite often, every time, when you're going after something huge in life, when you want to accomplish a major goal in life, it's going to take more than 75%. It's going to take 100%. It may even take 110%. You're going to have to give it all you have. It's kind of like, getting an airplane in the air. In order to get an airplane in the air, you have to give it full power. You got to give it full power in order for it to get off the ground. And once you get off the ground, you can get in cruise mode. You can sit back a little bit, if you will. But until you get to that point, you have to give it all you have. And you have to know and trust and believe that in all you're giving right now, even though it may not look like you're going to get the plane off the ground, it may not look like you're going to get where you want to go, but you have to know, you have to trust, and you have to believe that you're going to get where you want to go. That you're going to one day be able to sit back. And you're going to have more than you have now. You're going to be able to share those experiences that you've had with people and empower them because you did what it took. You gave it 100%. And I want to ask you, how different would your life be right now if all the times that you can remember that you know you didn't give it 100%, if you gave it 100%, what would your life look like? How would that change the trajectory of your life if you started giving it 100%? I mean, that's something to think about. I remember when doctors were telling me you would never walk again. Ever. And I just told myself, okay, well, I'm going to give it 100% on everything. On everything. I'm going to give it 100%. You're going to be a vegetable for the rest of your life. That's what they told me. You know what I said? I'm going to give 100% on everything. I'm going to find success in my life somewhere, somehow. Whether it was in a wheelchair, whether it was walking, it didn't matter. I'm giving it 100% because I'm going to find success somewhere in my life. I'm not going to just be a vegetable. It's just not going to happen. But what I find is that with that attitude and that level of commitment, you can accomplish anything, guys. Anything that you really want to accomplish. But that is what it's going to take. It takes that level of commitment. Here I am having, defeated the odds of a wheelchair. I'm not a wheelchair and I'm definitely not a vegetable. And I'm still giving it 100%. I'm still striving to reach, even higher objectives. And I'm telling you that this works. Just making that one shift in your mindset to say, you know what? I really want this, and I know I haven't been giving it everything. I've been lackadaisical with it. I've been very passive with it. And if there's areas in your life where you know you've been passive and you know that you can do more, you know that there's more for you in those areas, I want to challenge you to give it 100% and see what happens. Just see what happens. Do an experiment on your life. What would happen if I gave it 100% for the next 30 days? Just to see. Would my life change in the next 30 days if you're a fitness person and you want to lose weight and you know you're not working out the way you should? You know you're not eating the right foods. You know you're staying up way too late, not giving your body the proper rest. What would happen if you did that? For some people, it's just getting to work on time. What if you, gave it 100% effort just to get to work on time? What level of integrity you can have for yourself if you just did that? Your life would change if you started putting more effort towards just being excellence, being a better person, getting to work on time, building relationships, whatever area in your life, with handling your finances. If you know you're on a budget, but you're splurging, you're not giving it 100%, and then at the end of the month, you're in the red, you're not giving it 100%, but you're wishing, you're wishing that things would change. You're wishing that you can have more money. You're wishing that your boss wouldn't write you up for being late. You're wishing that you can get your business off the ground. You're wishing that your business would increase. You're wishing that things would happen for you, but you're not giving it 100%. That's insanity. That's like crazy. It's crazy for you to expect to get all of the things that you want to get back, and you're not giving those things. You're not providing the opportunity for you to get that. That requires a change. That requires you to look at things differently. That requires you to give it 100%. And it's not like you don't know. I'm not here to say, you need to do this and this and that. A lot of times we already know what it is we need to do. We know. There were some things I didn't fulfill on this month. I know what to do to have fulfilled on those things. I know exactly what I could have done, but I didn't do it. And perhaps it was fear. Perhaps it was just, not having the intensity to get it done, not having the commitment to get it done. And at the end of the day, there's no one to blame but me. I'm delaying my own progress here, right? And that's what happens. And it's life. It really is life. It happens. We're human. But it's not acceptable, right? We don't have to accept that. Yeah. And see, it requires discipline to give it 100% all the time. It requires effort. You can't be lazy and give it 100%. Lazy people don't do that, But it requires a desire. It requires a desire to win. You have to want to win. You have to want what you want. You have to really want what you want. A lot of times we want things, we don't really want it. We want it, but we don't want to do what's necessary in order to get it. If we got to give 100%, nah, that's all right. I'm good. I don't need all that. I take my 20,000 a year and I'm happy if I got to put out effort. And guess what? 20,000 a year is what you're going to get. That's what you're going to get. And if that's cool for you, great. That's fine. We just have to wake up, people. And we have to give it what we got. And I know, just by experience, we don't give it what we have. We don't. We give just enough. We give just enough. But I really want to challenge you to think about that question that I asked you. What would your life look like if you gave 100%? Just that small little change. 100%. What would that do for you? What if you gave, here, you can make this easy, right? I'm not saying that you just go crazy in every area of your life. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, let's start small. Let's find an area of your life that you're not fulfilling on. You know that you can do better. You know that it would change your life if you were giving it 100% in this particular area of your life, whether it's your finances, whether it's fitness, whether it's in your relationship, and perhaps your relationship is on the line. Your marriage could be on the line. Your finances could be on the line. Like, if you don't get this right, if you don't give 100%, like, it's really going to get bad. It's going to get worse, right? It could be bad now, but if you don't give it 100%, it could get worse. That's the area that I want you to think about, Yeah. Why not? Go there. You find that area in your life, and it's not going to be hard to find because it's probably some place that is sticking out like a sore thumb right now and kicking you in your behind. And every day you wake up, it kicks you in your behind. It's that area. And you know you can do better. You know you can fix this. And it may only take your effort. It may take some discipline. It may take, not hanging out so much. It may take going to bed early. It may take some discipline with your spending, right? It may take, not eating so much sugar, drinking more water, getting in the gym. It may be a little bit uncomfortable at first. And you know what? I'm the first one to tell you, I know what that's like. I know when it's uncomfortable. I got it. But I'm going to ask you, what is it worth to you? How important is it to you that you fix this? Or you reach that goal, that business? How important to you is it that, you get that off the ground? We're talking about your life here. And when I started the conversation, I said that we're very passive when it comes to our life. We're passive. We're not aggressive enough sometimes. And we only have one life to live, people. One. That's it. This is not a practice run. This is it. How important is it to you that you accomplish what you want to accomplish here? That's something to think about. I want to know if you're going to find an area in your life and give it 100%, because, we all want success. We all want to, progress in life and go to higher levels and be able to experience and enjoy the goodness in life. Unfortunately, that's just not handed to us. For some people, maybe it is. For some people, maybe they're born into that. And that's great. But they will never know what it's like to produce that and create that for yourself if it's given to you. But if you have to go out and you have to create that for yourself, that's a different experience. And I think it's more rewarding when you go out and you create it for yourself. And the thing about it is, even though it's not given to you, you have that ability. You have that ability. Yes, you have that ability to go out and create what it is that you want for yourself. And I'm not naive enough to think that you don't already know that. I just think that perhaps you don't want to do the work in order to create it. Maybe. You tell me. Tell me what it is. I believe that you're smart enough to know that you can create what you want in life, that you can have what you want, that you can reach your desires in life. And if you don't know that, then you just stay tuned, because we're going to talk about that too in this group. And if that is something that you don't know, type that in too, because if that's something that you want information on, I'll teach a class on that, on who you are as a human being, as a spiritual human being. You have special powers that you can use to create the life that you want. You are from the source. You are cut from the source. You are made from the source that made everything, which is a different topic. But we can talk about that. We can have that conversation. But as for now, I want you to give it 100%. I want you to find an area in your life where you can give 100%, and then I want you to do that for 30 days. And let's have a conversation about it. Tell me what's working, what's not working. Tell me what's changing for you. And if there's anything else that you want me to talk about in this group, because I love to talk. I love to teach. I love to help people. Type it in the comments. Let me know, and I will teach that. I will talk about that. It doesn't matter what it is. And if you have any questions for me, doesn't matter what it is. Type them in there. Let me know. This is very important to me. This makes everything that I've been through as a person worthwhile. So I love to study, and I love to find answers about how we can accomplish what we want to accomplish in life. I feel like I've accomplished a lot. Some of you know the story. And yet, I feel like there's more to be accomplished. Yes. So, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Thank you for watching this video. Comment below. Let me know how it has helped you. Let me know how you're progressing. If you've set some intentions and objectives for yourself, I would like to know about those as well. And if you are going to focus on a certain area in your life for the next 30 days and you're going to give it 100%, I would like to know that as well. If you want to just drop me a line and say, hi, how are you? I'll accept that as well. Hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.